your new galactic mission. Beloved Masters, the God rays which radiated the divine blueprint/seed atoms for the Piscean Age have gradually diminished in power, for they are no longer receiving the sacred fire seed atoms of creator consciousness supplied primarily by the luminous frequencies of the sixth ray. The major focus for humanity during the Age of Pisces was the lower emotional nature. Humanity had emerged from the stupefying, vibrational forces of the lower, instinctual animal/human nature whereby the focus was on scarcity, survival and security. In the last 500 years of the Piscean Age, many of the more mature souls were beginning to tap into powerful forces of the third chakra/the physical solar power center. They began to concentrate on their earthly mental/human nature, developing their creative abilities on the physical plane of existence, and acquisition of material goods became their major focus. Some of the even more advanced souls began to tap into the vibrational forces of the heart chakra, as well as the solar plexus chakra, thereby initiating the development of their spiritual power center, the solar plexus, heart, throat and thymus gland, as they gradually began the process of spiritual awakening. In this sub-universe, the sacred geometric pattern for that era was the Vesica Pisces symbol, which portrayed the unified trinity of our Father/Mother God, and the firstborn sons/daughters. Archangel Uriel and Lady Grace are the bearers of the sixth ray, which was the predominant radiance of God consciousness for the Piscean Age. Archangel Uriel is often referred to as the Dove of Peace, and he and Lady Grace embody the Father/Mother God's virtues, aspects and attributes of the sixth ray of devotion, forgiveness, mercy, grace and faith. This is the ray of peace, tranquility and devotional worship. It was the vibrational patterns of the sixth ray that the beloved Lord Joshua, Lady Mary and Lord Maitreya, along with many other great beings of light, anchored on earth in preparation for these glorious times of transformation. They came to earth to plant the memory seed atoms of the resurrection and ascension process. A great host of angelic beings assisted them from the higher realms in activating the sacred fire seed atoms and the powerful violet flame of transformation which was stored deep within the earth's great labyrinths and caverns. The powerful radiance of the sixth ray and the activated seed atoms' radiance from within the earth were the means of stopping humanity's descent into the darkness and illusion of the third and lower fourth dimensions, so that the spiral of ascension back into the realms of light and higher consciousness could begin. As Christianity flourished, the golden center of the Vesica Pisces symbol became the fish symbol of the Christian faith. Later on this symbol was replaced by the cross as a representation of the crucifixion. However, the true meaning of the cross, as a sacred symbol, was a vertical column of God light, and a smaller horizontal column of matter. The tall column of light anchored within the earth was symbolically reaching for the heavens, while the smaller horizontal column represented the accepted narrow spectrum of duality. The column of duality/polarity grew much longer. It became unwieldy and difficult to balance, thus increasing the pain and suffering of humanity. There has been far too much emphasis on the crucifixion, and the pain and suffering it represents. It is time to rectify those negative thought forms, and to understand the true meaning of so many of the metaphors that were given during those dark times of the Piscean era. We are relaying this information to you, for it has vast importance as to what is occurring at the present time. You, the starseed, who are diligently striving for self-mastery, have a measure of crystalline memory seed atoms stored within your sacred heart/mind such as those we have just described to you. The majority of you who are now firmly on the path were either embodied on earth or assisted from the higher realms of light to steadily hold the sacred hologram in our minds as we all radiated forth the Piscean sacred fire seed atoms of resurrection and ascension. For those of you who were on earth, this was done while in a deep dream state. Nevertheless, the contribution humanity made was invaluable. You, the way-showers, are preparing to play much the same role by joining the mighty heavenly forces of our Father/Mother God as we anchor the new divine blueprint, the vibrational patterns for the emerging age of Aquarius. However, this time, you will perform this most important task while fully conscious and aware that it is taking place. The new crystalline grid is now firmly in place and active, and it is time for you, the star seed, to begin to magnetize you, integrate and then radiate the new divine blueprint/sacred fire seed atoms for the Aquarian age down into the Earth's grid system and out into the world of form. This is your new galactic mission, beloveds. This is what you have been preparing for during these chaotic, stressful years of awakening to your divine nature. We will review some of the important concepts we have given you over the past years to refresh your memory, and to assist you in refining your co-creative abilities. When you achieve a certain level of harmony within, you open the physical body gateways, or portals to the higher dimensions. The Ascension Chakra or Medulla Oblongata at the base of the skull, the back portal of your sacred heart, your sacred mind which is located in the upper, back portion of the brain, and the expansion of the opening of the crown chakra. These are major physical steps in the ascension process, for they reinstate your connection with the river of life, which contains the living light particles of creation called adamantine particles. At that point, you begin to build a force field of full spectrum light as you strive to become a master of self, and a conscious co-creator who only creates those things which are for the greatest benefit of all. From that time forward, your breathing exercises and affirmations take on a whole new meaning. When you are practicing the infinity breath exercise, you are breathing through the sacred heart, which creates a continuous flow of cosmic energy throughout the physical body. This process floods the system with adamantine particles of divine, sacred fire light. In order to become a living tributary for the river of life, you must prepare yourselves to allow the essence of life to flow into and through you. You must use what you need, and then allow the remainder to flow forth, ready and available to be molded into wondrous new creations. In this way, you will become bearers and servers of the light. This is the ultimate message of all the teachings we have given you over these past years. This is the goal of self-mastery. This is the way of ascension. As you become more proficient as co-creators on the earthly plane, you must constantly monitor your energy patterns, and seek to upgrade them. You must strive for sustained harmony and refined godly expression. You must liberate the power of the sacred fire within, which has lain dormant for many thousands of years. You must learn to direct and focus your energy into the areas of your life you wish to change. By establishing and constantly upgrading your 12-ray creator wheel of life, you are planting the seeds of focused change, and you are supplying the sacred fire of creation needed to manifest what you have envisioned. When you can do this proficiently, your personal world will become a wonderland, and you will become a beacon of light for all to see. When the awesome power of creation connects with physical matter as an opposing force, there is always chaos. However, when this wondrous power is drawn into a compatible sensory receptacle, miracles abound. You must change the expectations you have of the people around you. You must release the fear of taking a stand, setting boundaries, and speaking your truth with an overlay of loving energy.